Good morning. Good morning to the Mind the Business that pay. I say good morning, but I'm interviewing someone in London, so there it's afternoon. So I'm gonna just say hello. How about that? To the Mind the Business that pays you family. I have with me an incredible young lady from the UK,
Begum, yes.
Dr. Begum, and she has an incredible platform. But before we get into that, I want to ask her a question. Dr. Parul, what is it that you do and what makes you great at it?
Thank you, Mark, for the opportunity. I do several things. Another thing is my academy, Boost Your Confidence Academy. I do several things. I'm a life and leadership coach, but my most important one is the platform I have called Inspire Your Confidence Summit, which
Hmm.
I do every year. I bring people from around the world, including
Hmm.
US, Europe, UK, India, to put them together where they can share about their experience, their gift, which I then broadcast to everywhere. So people can connect. For me, is all about inspiration, all about
Yes.
boosting confidence, whether it is individual people or business owners. So it's all
Hmm.
about taking people to the next level.
That's awesome. And what makes you great at it? I know that. I know personally, but I need our audience to know.
Yeah, I think it's all about, for me, is all about giving. If somebody achieve, that's my greatest subject. So in my academy,
Mhm.
in Boost Your Confidence Academy, for me is helping those women to reach the level they want to go and live on their own terms. So I always advocate for people and help them to live on their own terms.
Let me ask this, Dr. Peru. What was the original inspiration for the Inspire Your Confidence Summit, and how has the vision evolved since it started?
I've been to a lot of event myself in different countries. For me is I want to do something different. One is giving platform to individual people who can come out from their own country, different areas, and be able to share their journey, their story, and also their gift. Because sometimes people don't share their gift, and there's a lot of
Mhm.
people out there who need to know what you are doing, how you can help, how you can support. So what I do in my platform is help people to build a portfolio so they get their video, they get their photos, but also is a networking opportunity because you never know who could be your next business partner, who could be your next client. So that's another opportunity that my platform does is giving people opportunity. I mean, as I said, I've been to a lot of places, but I didn't get what I'm giving now. People have a lifetime opportunity to showcase their story in my platform. I've got podcast channel and I keep their video lifetime and I change their contact details free of charge as long as uh, the podcast channel allow me to keep my videos. So it's different from any other platform because
Mhm.
people get a lifetime service.
Well, I want you to know that I think it's been 2 years now since I had the opportunity to participate. It's an incredible platform. Truly enjoyed myself, and I want you to know that it was one of the highlights of my year. So thank you for what you do. So let me ask you this: what are the top three outcomes you want every attendee to leave with after the 2026 summit?
The top three outcome, one definitely, if they're not sure where they are going, the opportunity they will have listening from different people, different speakers, is to have a clear vision, clear mindset. Yes, they heard from all these people, I've got vision, I want to do this. So have a clear mindset what they want to achieve in life.
Mm.
Another thing is to enjoy the day, live with happy
Yeah,
feeling. I've got
yeah,
entertainment. Dance.
yes.
We have an evening show now. I've got a group of women coming and dancing. Daytime, as you've seen, we got dance workshops. I've got lots of entertainment, but also we got achievement award ceremony. So for me, is about people living with a happy feeling, seeing
Mhm.
other people's. That thing is all about connections, networking, because you never know that connection could take you to next level. I mean, I found my business partner in one of the events. She approached me after the event. She said, "Parul, you got this skill set, I got this skill set. Can we do something together?" We now
Yeah.
train young people. She's got etiquette and I've got confidence. So we're mixing etiquette and confidence together and we teach young people about Polish advantage for teens. I met her in the platform. And so as you know, our big Sean Fair, he met somebody in my event. She become now his client, but also all of your client, a lot of people, she goes to everybody's event. But she's my
Yeah.
friend from US. but nobody
Yes.
from other people didn't know her.
Yeah, it is definitely a great networking opportunity, and it did stand out for me, the entertainment we had that year. That was fun. We did some dancing, and a lot of times you don't get to kinda, loosen up in events. You're so busy, working, but you mix it, and that's a brilliant, brilliant move. So, let me ask you this, how does the summit tie into Boost Your Conference Academy, your seven-step formula, and your broader coaching program?
Thank you, Mark, for the great question. Definitely. I mean, Boost Your Confidence Academy was found based on my research and my working with, especially working with women that for a year I realized that two things was lacking. One is lack of self-confidence, the other one is lack of financial knowledge. And that's how I kind of created my academy. But you went beyond just helping women, went into supporting everyone who need the support. So
Mhm,
for me is all about not just working with individual people to boost their self-confidence to take them to the next level of life,
mhm.
but also supporting business owners, coaches, mentors who are starting or who are in the middle level but not sure how to get there or need
Mhm.
more publicity, more promotion, and need a platform where they can share their gift and the platform actually broadcasts around the world. So for
Yes.
me is the holistic view of Boost Your Confidence Academy is for individual who need to go next level, but also for professionals who wants to go the next
Yes.
level, who wants to have a bigger brand, wider brand, a non-brand, because I've got so many partnership mark and I promote everywhere. It's not just
Mhm.
one country, but my brand goes everywhere. And I take everyone with me because my YouTube channel, my podcast channel broadcast everywhere. So people know if somebody want to connect with Mark, they click your link and connect
Sure.
directly with you. I don't get to know. I don't need to know because under
Mm.
your video, all your links there.
Yes.
So yeah, so is link up. But also one more thing I want to highlight is this year I'm adding into an achievement award because what I've
Okay.
realized is there's lots of people achieve things but they don't get recognized. So I want to give
Yes.
something back so people can nominate themselves or nominate somebody else. So again, it's all about boosting self-confidence, whether you are a business owner
Yes.
or individual people just, maintaining your home is for all.
Awesome, awesome. Who is the primary target audience for the summit as far as age, career stage, background, and how do you tailor sessions for different groups?
Okay, so I network with professionals in professional
Mhm.
network. I network with women's group in the local community. I network with BME women group. I network with faith groups. So for me, my audience is mixed. The
Yes.
professionals, because that's come from my professional networking. I'm a real estate investor, so I've got real estate investment networking. Then I go to a small business organizations. I'm a member in small business. So I go to a small business, so it's small business owners. Then there is the individual people like coaches, mentors, or the CEOs of small companies. Then I go corporate
Mhm.
contract. So then I have an email list of individual people and individual people that I support. So I do quite a lot of voluntary work, individual women's group as well, who needs support, who needs coach, mentor, or business mentor to go to the next level. So I have
Mhm.
go about 5, 6 target groups and I
Yes.
target those individually in individual groups because I know just
Um,
a social media marketing is not enough because that's
that's
only
right.
reach certain people. But I'm reaching people in the grassroots because I go to different events.
Yes, so you keep yourself out there and keep carrying.
Yeah.
I know that. I see you on Facebooks all over the world with your family, so you're also well traveled.
I love traveling, Mark. That's my
So know that I'm living vicariously through you and your family. When I don't get to travel, I just check your page out.
thank you. That's one of my passion. My family loves traveling, and that's the whole reason I created this 7 step formula. Mark, you asked me because I want to have an independent life. I want to give the time to my family
Mhm.
so that I feel independent, I feel free, and then I can help other people to feel confident that they can do something. So my whole
Yes.
ethos is yes, if I can do it, you can do it. It's just all about
Mhm.
step by step guide. Follow the formula.
Now, I know that from being a part of the summit that you're always evolving. Tell me this: what format will the 2026 summit use? Like, I know you use keynotes, panels, workshops, breakout coaching, and you also mentioned to me before we went on air that there's going to be an online opportunity. So, talk a little bit about that
Yeah.
for me.
Sure. So first of all is day event. We have speakers speaking on different topics, but we also have keynote speaker. But
Mhm,
also we have a moderator who will be reviewing. So after a couple of speakers, there will be review session. So that our audience
mhm,
understand the key takeaway, what they're taking from those speakers. So we have
mhm,
review session. We have one-to-one interview. So I have a professional interviewer who will be asking people how their day been, how they want to see the next event look like. Then I have
mhm,
entertainment. So after lunch, obviously people on Zoom. So whoever, everybody who is buying online ticket, they'll have a Zoom access, and I've just reduced that cost significantly on online ticket
mhm,
because I want more people to be able to watch, and they can have 90-day access. So they will come in at 9 o'clock at the Zoom and they will see everything on Zoom. If they have a question, they can ask on the Zoom. I will have somebody watching the screen all the time so they can, if there's a question for the speaker or the moderator, they can ask that.
mm,
Day when we have speakers coming, and then we go reviewer. After lunch, we go entertainment. So we have a dance
mm,
workshop where a dance
mhm,
instructor will come, and she'll get everybody out of their chair. Even people watching on Zoom, they need to get up. They need to
mhm,
enjoy. So everyone getting up and having that dance workshop. Then we have more speaker coming in, talking about different session, and then we have moderators as well, reviewing the sessions. We finish
mhm.
around 5:30. Then people go for an hour, go to their room, go and dress up.
Okay,
In the evenings, the Zoom people, they only have access to the day event because evening is
sure.
more social. So evening people come around 6:30. We have drinks, we have nibbles. So people walking in, so we will have a nice environment. This time, Mark, I have booked 2 rooms, so it's a massive hall with round table. All be
Mhm,
decorated, all set up, and people will dress up. Men black tie, women sparkle. People will dress up. They will have drinks and nibbles. Then we start the award ceremony. So I've got
mhm.
several hosts. In award ceremony, people will be announcing who's getting the awards. Now I have 15 categories to choose from. So if anybody is
Wow,
still
okay.
watching, they go until end of this month to nominate
Mhm.
themselves or nominate somebody else. However, the only condition, anybody receiving awards, and they will get advance notice, they must attend the ceremony. There
Sure,
is no
sure.
nomination fee. Nomination is free. All they
Mhm.
need buy a dinner ticket to come and receive their award.
That's awesome.
Yes,
That's
but they
awesome.
must attend the event, and they will notified in early March, so they can plan their travel if they're coming from abroad. So they still can nominate. They got 2 weeks until 28th of February to nominate themselves. And then obviously food, a lot of food and drink and entertainment. Now this year we also, as well as we go our songs and everything, we go a whole group of women going to be dancing traditional
Mhm,
dance. So as you know, Mark, I've got number one Bollywood instructor in the UK. She is the only certified instructor in the UK. She is my dance instructor, and she will be bringing group of people that she taught who are now dance instructor themselves, doing a group dance, getting everybody out so
nice.
people can dance with them. So it's dinner and dance,
Mhm,
whole lot of entertainment. In the same time, one thing I haven't mentioned, Mark, everything will
mhm.
be captured in the video. So whether you are speaking, all your speaking video, whether you are receiving your, everything will be captured. People who are part of the summit, they will have their copies.
Dr. Parul, can you mention the date of the event as well as just verbalize your website if people want to nominate
Yeah,
someone?
sure. So the date of the event is Saturday, 28th of March, but we have a pre-event on Friday, 27th. Anybody want to experience English afternoon tea? Laura's doing, my business partner doing an English afternoon tea. So people can have their afternoon tea. It's been full meal. I didn't even know English afternoon tea is full meal until I did it. So that's voluntary if anybody want to do it. But my actual event is all day Saturday, 28th of March. So people who
Mhm.
travel from abroad, they need to be here on Friday so they can relax.
Yes.
And some people who don't have time, they can fly back on Sunday. So they
Mhm.
need to stay two
Well,
nights.
yes, I have to say that when, Sister Laura did her presentation on, etiquette and tea, it was fascinating, so I'm glad that, people will have a chance. I didn't have a chance to actually participate as this year's people will, but I'm going to make sure I get over there and do that because that is an incredible idea and an incredible time. So please tell her I said hello.
I will mark. And the website is www.byca.co.uk. BYCA mean Boost Your Confidence Academy. I kept it short. That's my
I
website.
love it.
Yeah.
byca.co.uk. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let me ask you another question.
Sure.
How do you select and curate speakers? So, what qualities or evidence of
Yeah.
impact do you prioritize?
Great question mark. Speakers, they have to, it's a simple application form, a one-page form. So if they are interested to speak, they have to fill up the form with their basic details, their photo, and their bio. Then we have a interview because I need to see if I know speakers, I've seen them they already, I've seen their speaking, then I know who they are. If not,
Sure.
after the, so in the is an informal interview, I show them what I got to offer. They tell me what they want to share. So if they go and message, they have a story or they have a product or service, a gift to share, they talk about that. But also I got to see how they present. It's not just somebody is
Yes.
walking in, so I want to present. Either they can send me their video they've done before, a short clip, so I know how they present. So it's a selective
Mhm.
process. It's not just somebody come and speaking.
Sure.
Yeah, so they get selected to come and speak.
That's great. That's great. Can you describe one or two summit sessions that are interactive or practice focused, not just presentation? And I mention that because I don't know if you consider the presentation, but the dancing that I participated in, that was an interactive active session for me, and we got moving and we got energized. So talk about
Yeah,
that
sure.
for me.
So there is several interactive thing going on. In the day event is not just you coming and listen to speakers. In the morning before we start, we got semi-meditation going on. So bring people in. So I've got somebody very experienced. She will be doing some sessions with everyone. So people are focused, starting with. Then Laura coming
Mhm.
in, giving some tips on etiquette. So all the presenters and all the listeners are ready. They will be following an etiquette format to support everybody and listen. Then after a speaker, after 3 or 4 speakers, we'll have a reviewer coming on the stage. They will be asking people questions. So everybody have to participate. They have to raise their hand and say, okay, this is my key learning. So we expect people to have a
Mhm.
pen and paper, take some key takeaway and share down the stage. They can come
Mhm.
and share on the stage. If they feel too shy and they don't want to go on to stage, they can stand their seat. But you know what? One thing, Mark, I must say, last year, this woman came 3 times in the stage. She never
Ah,
spoke. And now this year, she's my speaker. She said, Parul, I feel confident now I want to speak. So she is now paying to speak in this in the platform. And her son want to speak. Now she and her son both coming to speak. And he's
wow.
only 16-year-old boy. Because
So
they
that's the
saw how his
confidence coming
mom,
out in people.
yeah. So because she had opportunity to give feedback 3 times, when it come to key takeaway, she said, okay. And then she was invited by the host. She came and spoke on the stage. And she said, you know what? I have I'm not scared anymore. I can speak on the stage. So she's now practicing Zoom. So I do lots of Zoom session, practice session, Mark, for the speaker. So
Yeah.
it's not just selecting speaker. I do lots of practice session to make sure our speakers are ready. We even done this year etiquette training for our speakers. So speaker is ready
Yes.
to speak. So we added extra session, bonus session. Yeah. So that's one of the interactive is giving, asking people question. Second interactive is after lunch, we have the dance workshop. Everybody have to be on their feet. Nobody allowed to sit down. All get up, participate with Angelique. Angelique is just fantastic and she's got her own story to tell. She's a cancer survivor and she's an Oxford lecturer, but she also a dance instructor. So she even the professional job, but dance is her passion. And she bring the passion with her. And we all dance. I never dance, Mark, but she makes me dance because we all
Yeah,
feel
you
happy.
every when she say everybody up, she
Yeah, I
means
see you
everybody.
dancing. So everybody get up and dance. And then we also have the other interaction we also have is obviously we got 3 breaks. We go morning when people walking, they will have their tea and coffee. Morning break, then you go lunch break, then you go afternoon break. Networking
Mhm.
opportunities. So people interact, people share contact details, people do testimonial marks. Some people look for testimonial. If somebody heard their speech, they can ask somebody saying, oh, how did you find my speech? Something for their website, something for their
Yeah.
Facebook, it's testimonial. And then also, I've got a professional interviewer. So she will be going around with the mic asking people opinion, how the day
Mhm.
been, what that key takeaway. So quite a lot of interactive in the daytime. In the evening is more social interaction. It's all about
Yes.
having some drinks. We cater for everyone, Mark. Different types of food, different types of drink. We know not all everyone drink alcohol. I don't even drink alcohol. So we go soft drink, hard drinks. We go food
Mhm.
and everything. So more social, and then obviously there was ceremony and dance as well. So is more
Right.
interactive as well.
I love it. I love it. Now you touched on this a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna just mention it again. I don't know if I want to say scholarships, but you did mention reduced fee tickets for those who are coming in uh, online. So could you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so online before I've reduced to nearly half now. Is £25 in pound, only
Hmm.
£25 online, and they get access for 3 months, Mark.
3 months.
Yeah,
Okay.
and for dollars is a different rate, is conversion rate, and when they come into my link, they will see dollar sign and pound sign,
Hmm.
so that I kept it for make sure those people who use dollar, they don't pay conversion rate.
Okay.
They can directly use the link and pay in dollars, and there will be no extra fee. I
Mhm.
think it's about $30 or $35, something like that. On when I put it up, yeah. So it's £25 and just whatever is to make into dollar, and it's a fixed rate, so it's not going to change every day. So dollar and pound
So
both are fixed rate.
very reasonable, and you mentioned they get access for up to 3
Three
months,
months,
which is
yeah.
incredible. That's great. Now let me ask you this. I think this question I'm gonna ask you ties in to your academy, but you let me know. How do you measure the summit success? And what kind of metrics do you use to follow up as far as like behavior change or career moves? How does that work?
Some of the people, Mark, been through my academy, gone to the next level. My first event, Mark, I started with about 27 people.
Hmm.
Now, one woman I know, she got a platform similar like mine, but in UK. She got UK platform. She didn't even tell me. Then I saw Edward. Then I said, hey, you're doing same
No.
thing as me. She didn't even tell me she was doing it. And then she called me up saying,
Wow.
Parul, do you have any speakers? I said, look, you should have told me before. You got only 4 weeks left. So she's doing same
Yeah.
platform as me in other part of the UK, not in London. She go ahead and done that. Now when she was present in my platform, her mentor actually watching her whole time. He watched the whole
Hmm.
9 hours of thing, give her feedback. One other person also, she recorded herself because she was going to show it to her mentor. She now traveled the world. She said, Parul, I don't want to come and speak in your platform. I want to come and network because I've gone to the next level. And that's only 2 years
Yeah.
ago, Mark. She's gone to
Sure.
such a high level because speaking on my stage gave her the confidence that she can do it.
Hmm.
Then she's got all the other support she's taken, and she's gone into a different level now. She worked with very
Yeah.
high level people. She was working with those high level people, but now she's gone like 4 times success. She's gone to Cannes Film Festival. She's gone to very high level event, and she worked with high level people now. Is because she came into the stage and she developed the self confidence that she can do anything.
Hmm.
So that's kind of true
That's
of the
it's
successful woman. But then I mentioned just the last year even this woman who came in just gave feedback. She was just a mom with 2 special kids. She just wanted to come and enjoy. She came in because she went to stage 3 times to give feedback. Now she said, Parul, I've got gift to share. I'm going to share my story. I just developed a service. I want to talk about my service. I want to speak. And
hmm
she was not a coach or a mentor, nothing. She just a mom, trying to get along every day with her special needs kids. Now, if she can do the being a speaker, just coming into one event, Mark,
yes.
the confidence she developed, just listening to all the speakers, she's a speaker now. And her son saw it. He said, Mom, I want to speak. I said, why not? Get him to a platform.
That's beautiful. Now, tell me this, Dr. Perul, will attendees have access to post-summit resources? I know you have recordings, coaching pathways, or is there a community that you have for ongoing support?
Yeah, definitely. So people who attend the summit, we go a group for
Mhm.
everyone. I share information, resources. But speakers who come in, they go another platform. So support is lifetime, and also the recording. So people who speak, obviously, they get their recording, and they are part of one community. People who come, there is another networking community, so they can continue network. I never take anybody down unless they leave. So there is a
Mhm.
continue platform for networking, and I also share quite a lot of information there as well.
Now, I know And I happen to know this because it was the way I found you through roulette. But are there other opportunities that exist for collaboration or sponsorship, and what kinds of partners have aligned with you in the last few
Yes,
years?
definitely. So for me, one thing I haven't mentioned, Mark, people who already business owner and they don't want to speak and get a speaker video, we have a small speaking session called Express Speakers for
Okay.
businesses who already go a brand who doesn't
Hmm.
want their edited video to apply in different places. 3 minutes express express speaking for business owners, they come on the stage, they can say, okay, and is a very reduced cost, like one-fourth of what normal speaker pay. Okay, I'm Parul, I'm a life and leadership coach. I help this is I help people with this and this. If you want to contact me, this is my contact details. So 3 minutes
Hmm.
express speakers. Sponsorship.
Hmm.
Now we have tables. So people can, and tables are really, really low rate. So people can come with their product and services, sit on a table, they can have a table. And we also mention them on the on our banners.
Hmm.
People who want to be silent partners, they want to sponsor the event, there's different level. They can
Hmm.
sponsor somebody to watch the event, so they can buy a ticket for somebody, and we acknowledge them on our social media, on our platform on the day, saying, okay, Mark is sponsor two people to come and watch. Or
Hmm.
they can have a full sponsorship, and all their details will be on every video of our speakers, and our main video for the event. Always there
Hmm.
is a lifetime sponsorship, lifetime, and
Hmm.
is really, really low rate. So anybody interested, because my platform is still growing, I'm only covering the cost. So anybody
Sure.
interested to be a full sponsor, partial sponsor, or sponsor a ticket, or buy a Valentine gift. Valentine is gone, Mother's Day gift, buying a International Women's Day gift, buying
Hmm.
somebody's birthday gift. You can sponsor them a ticket. Buy a ticket and give it to them.
That's beautiful. Yeah, definitely. Um, Let me ask you, for prospective speakers, what advice do you give about crafting a talk that moves people from inspiration to concrete behavior change?
Definitely. I think for a speaker is about your journey. So I always tell a speaker, when you go into the stage, is the first 30 seconds you have to have the hook. So you have to connect the speakers using a language that hook them. Whether you use prop, asking them question, doing a gesture to hook them in so they are ready to listen to you. Then craft your story, make sure is relatable to your audience. Your audience doesn't have to be in the room at that point of time. Because I record you, your audience will be watching you later. And we got
Hmm.
camera around the room, so they capture you from different direction. So make sure you have your story, share your story from the challenges you face in life, how you discover yourself, and what you do now. What's your gift? How can you help somebody else? So redefine their life. So it's a journey to the end and how you're going to support them. So people
Hmm.
understand, yes, Mark been through this and now Mark is doing that. And if
Hmm.
Mark can do it, why can't I do it?
That's
And
right.
that's what I was saying about this lady. She heard the story, she gave feedback, and now she's a speaker because she just
Hmm.
got the confidence from listening to people. Just
I
one
love.
day change her life.
Yeah, yeah, and it's such a responsibility to be a speaker because you don't know what people need. And I just love when people do get the confidence to share their gift, because a lot of folks sit on their gifts and they don't realize that they have such importance. When you're able to have an event like yours that you can reach out, you don't know what the ripple effects will be, and how it will change people, just like you mentioned.
Absolutely, Mark. Like last year, we had a live singer, and after his singing, quite a lot of my own client, now my ex client, they go to his gigs because he does lots of
Hmm.
gigs. So he got his follower, people following him for his gigs. Yeah.
Yes.
And then, networking. So, as I mentioned, just speaking on the stage and people having a ripple effect, people connecting with you later, people finding you on lunch hall, dinner hall, saying, hey, you spoke about this. Can you elaborate more? And that's why I was saying, one person who came into my first event, she's now client of most of you. She goes to everybody's event in
Hmm.
US.
Yeah.
And I think she recently became a business partner as well. just from one
Uh-huh.
event, and she
Mhm.
was my friend from different events.
Yeah, and who would have known that all the way across the pond, we would get that introduction. It's amazing. It's
Absolutely.
amazing.
So you never know. Your story could change somebody's life. You could
Mhm.
get your business partner. You could, you yeah. So is or just connection. You share something together, and you become lifetime friend. I mean, a lot of my networking friend I met in other events, and they are my friend now because I met them in
Yeah.
an event.
Yes. So let me ask you this. Looking beyond 2026, what are your long-term goals for the summit in the BYCA as far as scale, uh, certification? What else do you have in mind
Yeah.
with your platform?
So BYC have three levels of interaction. For Boost Your Confidence Academy, the Inspire Confidence Summit. For I've started an award ceremony. I want to take that to the next level, having a bigger award ceremony in the evening. But also for speakers, I always like this year I have added in etiquette training. So I'm always here to give more to the speaker so they can build their portfolio. This year I added express speakers for business owners. That's something new. So I'm looking at adding something. I'm not gonna spell it out now, but there will be other stuff coming on the next summit for a speaker.
Sure.
So I'm adding new things on the summit. Then in the evening, before last two event, we had dinner mark. But this year
Hmm.
is not just dinner, is dinner, dance, and award ceremony.
And awards. That's
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
an award, and I want to build on the award bigger next year.
So Parul, drill down just a little bit for me about the express speakers. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah. So I had that came from actually a couple of business owners. They're watching me on social media. One of the mentor. I went to his last event and he was closing up the whole event because he went to different business. And I was quite surprised to get the message. He said, "Paro, I've been following you and I want to talk to you." So we met. I said, "Well, you got my details. We met." And then he met. I said, "I met you." I said, "Yeah, I've been to your event." He said, "Okay, you go. I don't need all this. I'm already a speaker. I'm already a mentor. I'm already a coach. I've got huge business. Come and tell people what I do. Can you do me
Yeah.
something? Okay, why don't you do introduce 2 minutes? I said 2 minutes is too short. Let me do
Hmm.
it 3 minutes. So idea came from actually him. He said, look, I'm a business owner. I don't need the whole video. I don't need profile. But I want people to know me. So I don't need introduction. I can just hold the microphone saying, hey, I'm this and this is what I do. And this is how I can help you. And this is how you can connect with me. So I want to for fourth thing, and I said, look, you still get your video of the for 3 minutes. I still put you on my social media and my podcast, but it's a shorter version. So
Hmm.
business speaking is
Hmm.
all about introducing what you do, how you can support people, and how people can kind of connect with it. And that's why I call Business Express speakers.
I love it. I love it. So, listen, family, we have been with Dr. Parul Bingham. She is in London. She has an incredible platform. She has her event, the Inspire Your Confidence Summit, coming up 28th of March. Now, I have to tell you one thing, Dr. Parul, you actually birthed me as an international speaker. Before I went to your event in London, I had not spoken out of the country. So, I owe you for that.
Well, Mark, thank you for coming and supporting as well, supporting the event. It
Yes.
was great to have you, and we look forward to having you next year.
So is there any last words you wanna say to our audience
Yeah, all I want
before
to
we
say
sign off?
regarding the summit, Inspire Confidence Summit, whether, if you can come in person, fantastic, because in person gives you different vibe, different
Yes.
feeling, because you can dance, you can eat, you can see, you can experience the networking. But if you can't travel, such as online, because the ticket is just peanut, just to cover my admin fees, nothing. 25
Yes.
pound or 30 something dollars is really nothing. Watch
Yes.
and you get 30, you get 90 days access as well. And you will have all connection details of every speaker. So you can still network, you can still see who is speaking, well, who you want to connect with. If you want to speak, we got few slots still available. So get in
Mhm.
touch now. Don't delay because we're still doing speaker practice sessions. So whether you are
Mhm.
an aspiring speaker or very experienced speakers, the platform gives something to everyone.
Yes.
Aspiring speaker, Mark, I do a lot of one-to-one because I want to make
Mhm.
sure my speakers are ready and there is no
Yes.
additional cost. They just pay one
Yes.
fee and that's it. the many session they need. I do loads one-to-one to make sure my speaker is confident to get on the stage. And is a lifetime support, as I said. Every video stays in my channel for lifetime.
Well, I can attest to it being a fantastic event, having been a part myself. So I hope that anyone that is available will, at the minimum, participate online. But if you are available, go ahead and take that trip. I don't know if you probably wouldn't have known this, Dr. Rule, but I brought my daughter with me, Amanda. And when we left you, we went to Iceland, extended our vacation, had a beautiful time. So it's a time to do other things, get in that other little passion of travel. So thank you so much, Dr. Parul, for being with us today. I wish you incredible success with your event and Godspeed. Okay, so stay with me, Dr. Rule, to the Mind the Business That Pays You family. Thank you for being here today, and we will be in touch. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
being
Coach
here.
Park. Thank you very much.